bout here at 160 pounds. Justin Colaluce from Warren Hills, the top seed, coming in at 29-0, taking on Kurt Pellegrino from Point Pleasant Borough, 26-2. Colaluce will be in the blue and white. Mark Rossman told us about the story of Colaluce's best friend, Ryan Storm, dying recently in an auto accident. He was an outstanding wrestler at Warren Hills, and at the viewing, Colaluce took his championship medal from a year ago and dropped it in Storm's coffin and said, "It's okay, I'll pick up another one down in Atlantic City this year." And he's been on a mission ever since.
Kurt Pellegrino.
Justin Colaluce, with his head coach, Jim Reynolds, is ready to go to defend his title, and here is his opponent, Kurt Pellegrino, a senior from Point Pleasant Borough. He was second at 140 back last season. His neighbor just won a championship for Point Pleasant Beach, and now Pellegrino from Point Pleasant Borough has his championship hopes right here. He was second in Region 6, was Kurt Pellegrino. But he's taken on a defending state champ who has even just a little bit more incentive this time around. Colaluce, 99-19 in his career. Number one in Region 1. And
nice throw by Colaluce. Hasn't been able to pick up the takedown yet. Pellegrino doing a nice job of countering as they go off.
Tried to pull him back. They might have blew the whistle a little too soon. Dave Kirk from Point Pleasant Borough is the head coach. He has the black coat. Colaluce blocks a duck under attempt.
Colaluce trying to control the collar tie. Takes a shot as they go out.
And I don't think it's any coincidence that Pellegrino is staying close to the sidelines against Justin Colaluce. You want to work on your terms against the defending state champ and try to shorten mat space a little bit against a quality wrestler like this.
Pellegrino, though, with double underhooks.
Looks like he wanted to throw, but didn't have a lot of torque there to get it done. Oh, Colaluce reaching for the ankle, pulls him back in.
Nice ankle pick, but Pellegrino does a nice job of staying under the arm.
Yeah, Jim Reynolds didn't quite like the call as he's on his feet. Still scoreless, 28 seconds to wrestle here in this first period. Championship bout at 160 pounds.
Both wrestlers head to head. Colaluce does a nice trip. Picks up the takedown.
Colaluce leads by a score of 2-0. Gets that takedown in the final 10 seconds of the first period. And the first period ends 2-0 for Justin Colaluce from Warren Hills.
Reaches in, picks up the ankle. Pellegrino stays with the underhook of the arm, is able to throw Colaluce over his shoulder. Here's the takedown, just a little step in, trips behind the leg of Pellegrino and picks up the takedown.
Colaluce starts on top here in this second period. The Warren Hills stable says you go power half. We'll see if he throws that in momentarily. The wrestling is a little bit different style when you get more toward the Delaware River side of the state.
Colaluce, Ryan with a one-on-one. Now throws a half Nelson. And has Pellegrino on his back momentarily. Pellegrino does a nice job of rolling through, and he'll come out for a reversal.
So Kurt Pellegrino ties it up 2-2. 1:12 to wrestle here in this second period. injury time called by Pellegrino just as Colaluce was going to sit and turn in. So Kurt Pellegrino wants the injury clock to run.
Here's the reversal. And now Pellegrino gets on top. Just rides a tight waist. And signals to the referee as they got a bloody nose. Here's the reversal. Colaluce throws a half Nelson, can't get his hips down. Pellegrino does a nice job of following through on the roll. Comes up behind for a reversal.
Whenever you're like on top, single wrist.
Get the whistle in.
Doing a good job of rolling the hand up. You get the wrist, you block it with your knee. Hips just got to stay back on your legs. Good job.
That's telling him.
Coach down there is just stay back on his hips. Don't get too high. Just take your time. He was reversed there because he wasn't controlling the hips. That's so important when you're on the top position.
2-2 the score. Kurt Pellegrino with a takedown, or rather reversal here in the second period. Colaluce had a takedown in the first period for Warren Hills. Colaluce tries to come off the bottom with plenty of time. Over a minute here in the second period. Colaluce trying to come out the back door.
Pellegrino with the legs thrown in. Can't hold him though.
There's a reversal. Colaluce leads it by a score of 4-2. That reversal comes about 48 seconds to wrestle here in this second period.
Pellegrino's kind of trying to come out the side. He may get, yes, he gets an escape.
So with the escape, it's now 4-3. Justin Colaluce with a 1-point lead over Kurt Pellegrino from Point Pleasant Borough. Gotta get my beach and borough corrected. 1 point advantage for Colaluce in the blue.
Nice throw by Colaluce. Can't get the leg of Pellegrino as he runs by. Pellegrino now in a nice single leg. Comes to his feet with it. He'll try to convert that for a takedown. That's Colaluce hopping. Brings him to the mat and picks up a takedown.
So with the takedown, it's now 5-4. And that comes with 5 seconds to go here in the second period as Pellegrino has a 1-point lead and a one swipe. Had Colaluce working for a tilt. Coach Kirk didn't like the call, but regardless, it ends 5-4 in the second period for Kurt Pellegrino of Point Pleasant Borough. So now just 2 minutes standing between Colaluce and a second championship, but he finds himself trailing by a point in this one.
Awards winners for 152 pounds should all be assembled in the seating area behind the award stand.
Well, it's no surprise that Colaluce has done as well as he has. I mean, he has just been on a roll ever since he won that championship a year ago. Now you take a look at the blood being controlled at the nose there by Pellegrino. Let's take a look at the last takedown by Pellegrino.
Does a nice job of shooting deep, getting a lot of penetration, keeps his head back up, comes to his feet. All he has to do is take his time and work Colaluce to the mat. Brings him down, slips behind, 2-point takedown.
Well, we are set for our third period here at 160 pounds. 5-4 is the lead for Kurt Pellegrino. He is in the black singlet with gold trim from Point Pleasant Borough against Justin Colaluce from Warren Hills, last year's champ at 145 pounds in the blue, trying to come off the bottom to start this third period.
Ryan Oliver of Piscataway, please report to the awards area. Ryan Oliver of Piscataway.
Pellegrino trying to work a tilt. Colaluce trying to hit a switch. He's got to scoot his hips out. Pellegrino between the legs of Colaluce. That may end in a stalemate.
See how long they let it go, Rich. Nope, we have locked hands.
From the top position, you can't lock around the waist. He got caught by the side judge.
No, Coach Kirk realizes the infraction. didn't agree momentarily, but realizes the score is now 5-5, and there's the escape. Colaluce leads it by a score of 6-5 in this third period with 1:22 to wrestle, and they're on their feet. Colaluce in on a double.
Now he switches off to a single. Pellegrino picks the leg, though. Colaluce does a nice job of dropping his hips, picks up the takedown.
That makes the score 8-5 for Justin Colaluce from Warren Hills, and he has 1:05 to go.
Colaluce now riding legs. Try to work cross-body ride. Trying to pick the left arm of Pellegrino. Pellegrino trying to reach down for a leg of Colaluce. Trying to come out the back door if he can, but a stalemate will be called.
42 seconds to wrestle. Once again, Justin Colaluce has picked up a penalty point, an escape, and a takedown here in this third period. He now leads it by a score of 8-5, and he's on top with 42 seconds to wrestle in the third period.
Colaluce on top.
Wants to go
Throws the leg in.
switch.
There's that power half you were talking about earlier. Has Pellegrino flattened on his belly.
And neither wrestler has been hit with a stall warning, although we may get one here.
Spoke too soon, as Colaluce is warned for riding on top.
More of a parallel ride than anything else, and you can't do that. Colaluce trying to, looked like he was trying to take him to his back right away, but almost lost the control. Got a reversal coming up here. There it is. That makes the score 8-7. But time's winding out, and that's the way it's going to end. Justin Colaluce gives up a reversal late, but hangs on the win by a point, and the Warren Hills wrestler has his second championship. He wins it by a score of 8-7, and he promised that he would win in memory of his fallen teammate Ryan Storm, died in an auto accident before the regions, and he gets the job done.
From Warren Hills, Justin Colaluce.
Emotional win for that young man right there.
Against from Point Pleasant Borough.
Final 8-7 for Justin Colaluce. We'll come back with more in a moment.
Justin Colaluce has won his second state championship, but there's much more to it than that today. A couple of weeks ago, his good friend Ryan Storm killed in a car crash, and Justin, you dedicated your run to the state title for him. You really put it on the line today.
Yeah, I did. I mean, Ryan was my best friend, and he knows, I hope he knows in heaven that I would do anything for him. And I dedicated myself as soon as he died. I gave him my gold medal. I said, that's for you, and I'm going to win another one for me. And next year he would have been a state champ. He's got the dedication to be one. And I just wish he was here to be. I just wish he was here.
Well, this battle, it was a tough battle out on the match. You won it by a point. What was the difference in the end, you think?
I don't know. I should have got a couple of them takedowns, but you just got to move on. And I stayed focused the whole time. I was patient, and I knew what I was going to do. I was I had a plan that I was going to. The same thing I did in state finals last year is hit in and try to get some backs out of it, but it didn't work. But I don't know, overall I just was real smart out there and knew what I could do and knew what I would and shouldn't give up.
Well, you never gave up, and that's what the story is today. And it was one friend winning a state championship for another who will never be forgotten at Warren Hills. Mick?
All right, thank you very much, Mark Rossum. I'll tell you what, look at this effort in the final seconds. Gave up a reversal, but it didn't really matter. As 8-7 the final for Justin Colaluce from Warren Hills. Talk about the emotion, Rich. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, there's so many things going through your mind as the match ends, and that's the biggest thing right there going through his mind. He set out to do something. He did it. He's got to feel real good inside.
Now